We are your neighbors, your educators, your entertainers, your authors, your scientists, your business partners, your community, your world. We are atheists. We are everywhere. And no list will ever contain us.
So the question is, are those guys the extraterrestrials? Or is it possible that we, in fact, are extraterrestrial? We did not come from here, and it's simply an older version of humanity taking care of the younger version that they're going to leave the planet to.
A civilization that existed millions of years before the dinosaurs?
The planet has been spinning for 5 billion years. We've only been around for the past 250,000. There were 6 major extinction events before we even crawled out of the slime. So who's to say that one of them didn't wipe out a great civilization?
Let's leave the last word to a man who's glimpsed inside the mind of the Terminator machine.
Recreating human beings, it's a bad idea.
We must destroy him or humanity is dead.
Don't. It was either him or us. And I picked us.
Going somewhere?
Day 61 of the Great Depression, and the government has announced that all medical overflow camps will now stay open.
Sir, I should tell you that smoking is still illegal inside.
Can't kill you. Not anymore.
But they still haven't changed the building's insurance.
Insurance companies went bust along with half the Western world.
Oh, did I tell you?
Gas allowances have been halved. You are way over limit.
But what do you expect me to do? Walk to work?
Hey, complain to me. Recession became depression. We are all being rationed, even the CIA.
If we get a recession, then it's classic isolation policy. Given the lack of resources, the camps will open up again.
Someone planned it.
Yeah. But does that include 2008 as well? I mean, you know, was that part of the plan? You know, at the first stage?
Could be. I think we've been manipulated for decades.
What for? I mean, where's it all heading?
I don't know. It's not like the old days of tortured. I mean, people were fighting there, but this is like the whole world is changing. We're just so tiny.
In the face of financial collapse across the world, political and religious wars raging tirelessly, and an ever-growing feeling of being lost and void of meaning.
It's been on all night. They said there's going to be a run on the banks, like a Lehman Brothers then.
It's the pensions.
Aye. The pension funds go bankrupt because of the miracle, and that's a sort of domino effect. Everything's been on like this since 2008. They said the best advice is to invest in gold.
Esther, my blood isn't magic. It didn't make me immortal. They can't have cloned it or copied it.
All the same, Jack. They took your blood and they keep trying to spill your blood. Someone wants you dead for a reason.
And man's over-reliance on technology. James Cameron imagined a world in which machines turn on their creators.
I did, didn't I? Beat him at his own game.
Who are you? Why are we here? And why is Fargo jacked into the Matrix?
They're playing a video game, and I don't know how to get them asleep.
Greetings, potential investors. Anyhow, my name is Dr. Douglas Fargo, world-renowned scientist, inventor, dreamer. I'm here today to talk to you about an exciting new business venture, one that will change the standard of video game entertainment for all humankind. Welcome to Far Games. 6 months ago, 2 MIT graduates, Jerry Hoffler and Gibson Rice, came to me with an idea. They called it the Braid. The Braid, bioelectric reality augmentation interactive device. Braid. The Braid creates artificial feelings, sights, sounds, smells, a full sensory experience. You don't just play the game, you live it. Far Games, imagining greater.
So, Fargo and Jerry were beta testing this game.
Yeah, things were going great, but after a few hours, their
Pulses started to spike.
Look, Gibson, IT problems really aren't our area of expertise. Isn't there someone at Eureka that could...
The Braid never worked, did it?
The human brain wouldn't accept the lie of artificial reality.
Inputting data. That should do it. Right, computer, display the...
That's why Potter got into writing children's stories.
So what, the T-set made her trip bunnies?
Fargo must have figured it'd help do what the brain couldn't. You know, make the brain experience total reality inside the game.
Okay, you both need avatars to play in the game. What do you want to be?
Maybe a badass.
What kind of game is this anyway?
This is the hardware. It's some sword and sorcery thing that Fargo wrote. I think he's a wizard. I was gonna be a warlock priest.
I'll just be myself.
Okay.
Are you sure it won't work without the tea?
You tried. If you don't drink, the game's just a game.
Well, his pulse is still normal.
Dude, you there?
Yeah. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Oh, wow. It's awesome in here. What's happening? Oh, man.
Dude, look down at your belt. You see the controller?
The white thing with the button on top?
Right. Push the button.
Oh, you guys gotta see this.
Fill her up. Is it me? Or does that look a little bit like...
Yep. Fargo made a Warehouse 13 video game.
What happened to your controller?
Holy crap. He invited the Grim Reaper.
Potter's first editions are more like dream journals than stories, and they're dark. In this one story, Peter Rabbit chews off his own leg to escape Armor McGregor's trap.
That was not on Reading Rainbow.
Guys, what if the T-set doesn't just enhance your imagination? What if it also brings out the darker parts of your subconscious?
I used to have nightmares about drowning.
And you end up in quicksand. That must be what's happening. The T-set brings your fears to life in the game. So, without the controllers, how do we get out of the game?
Well, the only way to shut off the brain would be to finish the game.
Look, I can't even pretend to understand what you're trying to tell me. Lost in the game? Do you work for Fargo too?
No. God, no. I'm just here to lend a hand. Hannah, look, what's going on in there with them? It has to do with your boyfriend's subconscious.
They both played the game, and then they died, so... Obviously the video game killed them, right?
She can't really cut off his head though, right? I mean, not for real.
I don't know. I mean, if his fear kills him in here, it might be able to kill him out there. You okay?
It's just this fear thing. You ever try so hard not to think about something till it's all you can think about?
Yeah, all the time.
Miss Donovan. This is another delusion, dear.
Dr. Mitchner?
Who's that?
No, he's nobody. He's not real. He's not here.
None of this is real, Claudia. You're just an emotionally troubled young woman. Your brother is dead.
Let me go! You're not real!
Been living a delusion. One you created to make yourself feel safe. A warehouse where you could hide from the real world. But it's a lie, Claudia. You've been in this institution the whole time.
Now, why are you doing this?
I'm sorry. I couldn't ask. I was afraid. I was afraid you'd say no. I wanted to. I was afraid. I couldn't commit.
I've had so many relationships that ended like that. Okay, guys, look. We have to save Jerry and get our controllers back from evil Hannah.
But how? I mean, she's been kicking our butts since we got here.
Wait, I was stuck in the quicksand, but when I saw you guys, it gave me the courage to pull myself out.
Right. And Micah distracted him, but I had to be the one to finish the dock. You have to take down your own fears.
Right, okay, so...
Cheater! Jerry, listen, I know what happened with Hannah, the real one. You loved her, but you couldn't propose.
She just would have said no.
Please, it magnifies your fear, your anxieties, the proposal. Okay, that's your demon. Don't let it kill us all. Come on, Jerry, dig deep. What do you want more than anything in the world right now?
I want Hannah.
Then make it happen. Go over to her,
okay.
Look her in the eye,
okay.
And tell her how you feel.
Okay. All right.
Let's go. Now, Jerry.
Where are you?
all get something to eat.
It's about freaking time.
That's what it is. Well, they brought me basically information that I've deciphered and decided to not accept the normal view of things. I've decided to question, and question in depth. And this is what you're about to see.
He's an agent of the darkness. Just like Godfrey. There were no Omega symbols on the bodies of the morgue. He must be killing the people he can't convert.
I was wondering when we'd meet again.
What exactly are you, Desad?
Prophet. A servant. Loyal to a far greater power. The darkness. To dark side.
It's time to wake up. And get a life. We live in a three-dimensional world. Until now, the world of computing has been a flat world, consisting of two-dimensional imagery. Now, through the use of exclusive breakthrough technology, Park has made it possible for you to get a life. A life, where we can work and play in a lifelike world of three-dimensional reality.
And for some reason, my hair and ear form an M and a G.
I want to play another game. George, you created this whole world, this whole thing. You can smash it. You can destroy it. Something's holding him back. Something's holding him back.
Behold, the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. Since 2008, the vault has preserved seeds of every known plant species in case of extinction.
But how long can you spend living a double life before it takes control of you?
In front of them. For a while, they figured out they weren't God, and, you know, by then the disease had spread, the smallpox, and wiped most of them out. But again, that's all it is. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. They got it for secular people. They got it for Christians. So you're just like, well, if you're not here, it's the end of the world anyways, then you sit out of the game of life. It's a cop-out, it's a joke, it's a game.